It's a new initiative that will take the experience that some delegations participating to this new group had in the past term in the European Parliament, in the ENF group, but it's a totally new group that is welcoming also delegations that were not part of the ENF. So we are adding more value, more competencies and more views from other countries and other delegations. We will be active in the three main political areas in which we think that the actual majority, the Socialists and the European People Party, failed in delivering concrete responses to the European citizens. So the first one is economic growth. Europe is the continent that is growing slowly in terms of GDP, that is not recovering fully from the economic crisis that we experienced in 2008 and 2010. So we need a radical change in the economic model that is implied in the treaties and in the European Union. The second main area is internal security. We failed, and the European Union failed in guarantee internal security to our people in our cities. And the third point is a radical change in how we manage migration flows at the European Union level. So these are the three main areas in which on which we will work on in the next term.
A constant dilemma that the EU has, and it's not just your party, is that people say they want less Europe but not more Europe. But then when it comes to resolving the very problems that you've outlined, usually the solutions lie in more Europe. I mean, how do you deal with migration security unless the EU has indeed more power?
We agree that the TINA rhetoric, so there is no alternative to more Europe or to more integration, is wrong. So in certain areas we want more cooperation. In other areas we want the European Union to give back to national states some powers, because we think that there are, we have common roots, we have common identity, but in the end we have also differences that cannot be cleared or homologated by law. We have to understand that on some policies, on some view, we have differences and we need different approach and we need more flexibility for the member state. For example, on migration, we agree on more cooperation in protecting our external borders. On economic policies, we agree that more Europe is impossible and will endanger the stability and the unity of Europe, and we need to give back more flexibility in terms of the choice of fiscal policies to the member states, because I don't blame Germany to be able to reach the zero balanced budget. That's a German choice, but for Italy maybe we need something different. So we have to be free to have different approach or approaches in the areas in which we have cultural and historical differences. So that's the only way in which Europe can function. So saying that for solving any problem that European citizens have is more Europe, so every time that we have a problem, the only solution is more Europe, will not make the European Union a successful project.